Hello, hockey fans, and welcome to this week's look at the standings. The Florida Panthers, they've come down to earth a little bit now. 7-2-1 in their last 10, lost their last 2 games, 57 points, still number one. Detroit, 54 points, 5-4-1, lost their last game. Tampa Bay Lightning, 7-2-1. They jumped up 6 positions from out of the playoffs to third. They've won their last 5, that's why. And the Washington Capitals, they just keep going. 71 points, 7-2-1 in their last 10, won their last game. The New York Islanders went up a spot, 54 points. What a difference, eh? 5-4-1 in their last 10, lost a game. New York Rangers, 53 points, dropped a spot, 5-4-1. There's a lot of 5-4-1 games. Weeks and lost their last game. The Boston Bruins, 51 points, no change, 4-5-1, won their last 2. Montreal Canadiens lost their last game, still struggling to find their way, dropped 5 spots from last week. Third to eighth, 50 points. The Pittsburgh Penguins on a bit of a resurgence here. 4-2-4, won their last game. They went up 2 spots, 49 points. The New Jersey Devils dropped 2, 49 points. And there's a whole bunch of teams here. Between the Boston Bruins and you go all the way down to the Carolina Hurricanes, 51 points to 48 points. Like you're 1 or 2 wins away from being in the playoffs again. Anyway, the New Jersey Devils, 5-5-0, won their last game, dropped 2 spots. The Philadelphia Flyers, 48 points, went up a spot, 6-3-1, won their last game. They're coming along. The Ottawa Senators have dropped 2 spots. 48 points, though, still even with all those other teams. 4-6-0, won their last game. The Carolina Hurricane, 48 points, 5-2-3, lost their last game. The Buffalo Sabres, 40 points, 3-7-0, won their last game. Toronto Maple Leafs, I get it now, okay? They've lost 5 in a row after winning all those games and showing promise. And finally, the Columbus Blue Jackets, still in the basement, traded away their best player, 38 points, 4-5-1, have won their last 2. And now for the Western Conference, the Chicago Blackhawks are 10-0-0 in their last 10, but they've won 11 in a row. They've tied a record at 66 points. They went up to first place. Dallas Stars dropped a spot at 63 points, 3-5-2. That's not a winning record. They've lost 3 in a row. The St. Louis Blues, 59 points, 4-3-3, won their last game. Los Angeles Kings, still on top, 59 points, 7-2-1, won their last game. Arizona Coyotes, 49 points, 10-point drop there. 6-2-2 in their last 10, lost their last game. The San Jose Sharks, 7-3-0, 48 points, plus 6, won their last 5. So again, out of the playoffs, back in the playoffs. Unbelievable. Minnesota Wild, 52 points, 3-5-2, lost their last 4. Nashville Predators, no change, 7-8 by the way, 48 points, 3-5-2, won their last game. Vancouver Canucks, 6-3-1, won their last 2, 48 points. Colorado Avalanche, 47 points, dropped a spot, 5-4-1, lost their last game. Anaheim Ducks, 45 points, 6-3-1, lost their last game. Winnipeg Jets, 45 points as well. They've dropped spots, 5-4-1, won their last 2. The Calgary Flames, 43 points, 5-4-1, lost their last game. And finally, the Edmonton Oilers, 41 points. They're like 9 points out of a playoff spot here, or 7. 3-5-2, won their last game. That's it for this week. Until next week.